Welcome to Grand Avenue. Because this was a remodel, the structure stayed exactly the same. What changed was everything else inside. Part of the entry of the home that was changed, that I really admire and love about it, is that the symmetry. Before, it was a little kind of discombobulated, and so what we ended up doing was when we stripped everything down, removed the kitchen, and opened up all these walls, what we were able to do is create really great symmetry. So when you walk through the front door, you have a hidden or kind of an off space office that's just tucked away, but then also on the opposite side is the dining room. But then the symmetry both between the coat closet and actually the pantry wall, it pushes you towards that sunken living room. So you actually feel like you're getting brought into the home, and then you come back to the front of the house and you discover these other spaces. The natural light that comes in this home is brilliant. There's nothing else in this home that shows like it does. So the light that comes in and just kind of naturally curates the home by itself, it just leaves like, you don't need the task lighting on, you don't need the low voltage lighting on. What I really love about the space more than anything is that the floors are just European white oak, but we also brought that up to the ceiling. So part of the ceiling in the living room has a bit of shape, so we brought that same flooring up above with some low voltage lighting, and it just brings the space together. And even though the house is large, certain rooms will make you feel smaller and it feels cozy. In the same living room, you're also met with a fireplace, which is common, but it also has a really beautiful tile met with sconces on the side, where you could see your TV to be set, so you can watch your games and watch your shows and watch your movies, but it also just creates a nice setting for the space. So this house just has natural light pouring into it. So we wanted to capture a little more of it. So we ended up opening part of the living room and opening a 12-foot accordion door. Not only does that allow for more light, but when you actually open and use it, you're allowing to have that open air space for both seasons. So on a nice summer day or a nice fall day, you can open that door and now the space even gets bigger. The island being so big and being large, it just creates a huge surface area for multiple gatherings. It doesn't matter if it's homework at night, it doesn't matter if you're having wine at the end of the day or having coffee early in the morning. It allows you to the kitchen island itself just serves the home. So whether it's one person in the room or 40 people during a holiday, it does its job. As you walk into the primary suite, you're met with a large closet and a large bathroom. The most important part or a hidden feature that we like about this home is that there is a hidden space behind cabinetry that only the owner of the home will be able to use. We kept a lot of the same layout in there. All we did was resurface a lot of things. So some of the same arches and movement that's in the bathroom existing, we kept a lot of the same stuff in there, but we captured it with mosaic tile. And we captured it with texture from cabinetries and certain line items and certain details to bring up the space to make it feel a little bit bigger, or if not, make the space feel larger and more grand. As you go downstairs, you'll see that we kind of put a really neat glass wall in. That's intended for wine storage or spirits or whatever the homeowner wants to use it for. But then the rest of the space is intended to have its own setting. In the bar, it's not just like a normal wet bar. It's intended to have a TV, it's intended to have some bar watching features, but you also have a home theater downstairs as well. So you can have multiple features going on in the basement without competing for space. Moving into the neighborhood brings security, privacy, mature trees. It's a quiet neighborhood. You also have great school districts. Part of proximity of this location is you have Glenmore Country Club right down the street, less than a block or two away. You have the mountains right here off Bellevue that you can get to pretty quickly. You also have DTC just 5 minutes away with the new Halo, that restaurant, the bar. All of the lifestyle that comes with the home in the neighborhood is why people move down to this neighborhood.